A Baton Rouge district judge issued a temporary restraining order on the execution to decide if the method goes against state law and also Hoffman's religion. Winston Reed is now joining us with the very latest in this case, as we expect for it to be heard there in court later today.
Yes, that district judge in Baton Rouge will hear this case in arguments around 9:30 this morning, and in about 2.5 hours, the federal court case will be heard here at the New Orleans federal courthouse as well. Jessie Hoffman's lawyers are not arguing his death sentence, but the method of nitrogen hypoxia. Hoffman and his lawyers say that the gassing method violates his rights to practice Buddhism through breathing meditation in the last moments of his life. Our state law does prohibit the government from interfering with the exercise of religious faith. So the Baton Rouge District Court judge who placed a temporary restraining order on today's planned execution will hear arguments on whether the method infringes on Hoffman's religious rights. Hoffman's lawyers have also petitioned the Supreme Court, and we asked legal experts if Hoffman has the right to religious freedom on death row and the legitimacy of his argument to the Supreme Court.
They do, but at this point, whether or not those claims will get any traction is questionable. It's anybody's guess what the United States Supreme Court will do. In a very similar case in Alabama, just over a year ago, the court declined to even address the issue on the merits.
In a statement, Attorney General Liz Murrill said attorneys for Mr. Hoffman continue to file pleadings in an attempt to see what will stick. We'll continue to address them as they come. However, I expect the execution to go forward as planned. Now, if the Supreme Court takes up the case, it could be another year until Hoffman receives his ruling. We will have the latest from the hearing here at federal court, which again starts at 10:30 this morning. Reporting live here in New Orleans, Winston Reed, WWL, Louisiana.